Hi, I'm Hollie Strano, and I'd like to welcome you to the best of Abruptly Authentic Part 1. I am so proud that we have put together 18 episodes to date and thought that we would not be doing it justice if we didn't take a look back and reflect.
Highways of love. What's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna go?
Well, let's go back to where it all started. I think that that makes the most sense. And what I'm about to show you is not an episode. We're going to go back to the beginning. And to those of you that have followed and listened along the way, thank you and welcome. Because some of these things that you will see today, perhaps you didn't. This is how it all began.
Hollie was arrested and charged with OVI last Thanksgiving.
Good. Never cared for her.
Couldn't stand hearing her on air.
Who cares?
Today, Hollie has been fired by WKYC Studios.
Oh, spare us already. I bet she fell off the wagon tonight.
Someone please take this lady's phone from her.
WKYC fired Strano for publicly sharing her sobriety journey on social media.
Why do you feel the need to tell everyone about your personal life?
Her fans are shocked. What'll happen next?
There is definitely more to this story.
Watch her come out with a podcast.
What happened?
What happened was I was an idiot.
You're fine. We're done. You're done. We're done, man. Okay? Just stand.
Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna go? Highways of love, right there for you. Are you gonna fight? Are you giving up? Are you gonna fight? Are you giving up?
So as I reflect back, episode 1, episode 1, still the hardest episode that I have done to date. It was really, really hard, and I was really, really nervous. Here's a clip. Hi, welcome to Abruptly Authentic. I will be your host, and you are in for a ride because this show, well, first of all, I'm so excited to have it. I really am. And it's an idea that has been evolving in my brain for the past year and change now, and it's abruptly authentic, and that can mean so many things. So welcome and thank you. I just feel the need to thank you again. I know I've said it a lot on social, but now we're talking, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your support and love, I mean, my gosh. And for all of those that have said some really mean, nasty things to me, I'm going to thank you too, because you have taught me how I'll never be in life. So, welcome. Episode 2 is titled The Fallout, and the title itself speaks for the clip. Here's a look. So then what happened, at this point, I was posting all weekend as if nothing had happened on social. And so I posted a picture, the one that you just saw of me decorating the tree. And then once it came out, and I don't know if it was Sunday or Monday that most of you found out something had happened because it had been released publicly, I was attacked. I know it's a strong word, but I was attacked about the Christmas tree post, the infamous Christmas tree post that I still hear from so many of you about today. How in the hell are you hanging up Christmas lights when you just crashed your car, could have killed yourself, could have killed your children? You obviously don't care. You might have killed one of us, our kids, our families. You're so inconsiderate. I was in shock. Why did you take the post down? The post was taken down once it went public. It didn't go down for a few days, but once I got the call that this was public, the post disappeared. I didn't take the post down. The station did. Episode 3. Oh boy, episode 3. So we wanted to have some fun. in this episode, and it was titled Mocktails and Details. Boy, little did we know that it would yield so much attention. Take a look at these clips.
We're going to make mocktails. And I feel like this is a time of year, dry January, a lot of you do. I mean, I'm going to be dry forever, but dry January. And we're going to show you some fun ways to feel like you're still having something special when you're maybe out and about that you could enjoy and not feel left out in. I just want to emphasize that this does not have to be for you. We had some fun today. Maybe for you, this is not something that you would want. And I really strongly advise talking to your support group and to those close people that are with you on your journey to see if this is something that would, be good or maybe not. You might not be ready to go this route or not want it at all. And that's okay. We are just giving options and ideas to continuing to evolve on whatever journey you are and live your most beautiful, authentic life.
So the heat continued after that episode. And at this point, we leaned in and put on some pink boxing gloves and did episode 4, Fair Play Q&A. Take a look.
What is your favorite part about being a mom?
Being a mom. I love it. And I have the 2 best kids.
What's your favorite condiment?
Mayonnaise.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
No. And I will never have an OnlyFans. What do you think this is?
What is one thing you hated about being a weather girl?
Being called a weather bunny.
What's with the lip liner?
I love lip liner. That's what's with the lip liner.
Do you ever take pictures without makeup? Seems like every picture, including hospital stays, you have heavy makeup and lip liner on. Do you feel the need to take pictures of yourself daily? Maybe instead of daily pictures, post inspirational quotes or beautiful nature pictures to lift people up.
Denise, I mean, we're talking about makeup, and makeup, no makeup, red hair, brown hair, gray hair, blonde hair. So, I mean, whatever makes you feel good, right? So, Denise, you do you, and I do me. And what the heck is the problem, right? I feel like there are so many bigger problems in this world than if I pile loads of makeup on with emphasis on lip liner compared to someone that doesn't want to wear any. I'm not judging that either. So it's just makeup. That's all. At the end of the day, it's just makeup. Okay, so at this point, we are 4 episodes in and kind of, like with our sea legs. And you have to remember that this is all new to me. And I thought, I need to show my support team. I need to show all these important people that are rallying around me. So I brought my sister in for episode 5. Take a look. I feel like this is a pivot episode, if you will. And I'm going to introduce you to my sister today. She has been my ride or die. She is my person. She has stuck by me through all of this. But that being said, one of the most positive things that have come from my journey, which continues, believe me, it continues day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour. But one of the most beautiful things that has occurred is strengthening relationships that I already had, but being in this vulnerable space to be able to share with the amazing person my sister is has brought us closer. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful. And I can't wait for you to meet her. So with no further ado, here she is in all her sissy glory. And, you're so happy with me about this right now.
I'm so happy. I am not I am shy girl. And here I am. Here I am. I love you.
Can we take a day that like really made us anxious?
Are we talking about Captain Crack?
How? How did you know we were talking about Captain Crack?
That's one thing. If we're going to talk about my memory, I will never forget.
Okay. So we went to Florida. Mm-hmm. The sissies went to Florida. And that was nice.
It was a great trip. I think this was my bachelorette weekend.
It was your bachelorette weekend.
Yep. It was a very fun time, minus the flight.
Yes. So we, on our way home, we were flying through Charlotte. Mm-hmm. I do remember this.
Yeah, we had a layover. So the first leg from Fort Lauderdale to Charlotte, that was fine. But we are nervous flyers. So in general, we are on edge.
We are on edge.
Yes.
We sit on the plane and talk each other off the ledge and then go as far as saying, if we are going to die, we're glad we're together. So we're in Charlotte and we're on the plane and we're on the, you like taxi forever and assuming that we were going to take off, I believe. And we were in first class. Some really nice person
really nice.
Just put us in first class for no reason at all.
That was a nice thing.
They must have thought we were really nervous. Let's put these sissies in first class. So when you're in first class, there is a flight attendant that is standing.
I'm getting nervous talking about this.
And I'm starting to get the anxiety too. I might not fly because of you again. I'm kidding. I will fly. But we're in first class. So when you are, there's the flight attendant that's right there at the cockpit doors. And so we were in the first row of first class. So we had a front seat to this show.
Yes.
And the flight attendant was crying.
Yes.
She's inhaling as if she's having a full-on panic attack.
Yeah, which I look to flight attendants for comfort normally in these situations where I'm like, you have to smile at me and tell me it's okay. And instead, she's brown bagging it. And I'm like, ooh.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were both really scared. And we asked her, are you okay? Mm-hmm. She did not answer.
No.
She kept breathing in the brown paper bag as you and I started a journal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I would love to find that journal.
I have it.
Oh, my God.
I have it.
Yeah, we got to look at that. Probably.
We might
maybe
not.
Maybe not. Bad idea. We should keep that in the past.
So we end up taking off, but there was no explanation upon takeoff.
Right.
Then we're in the air, and there was horrible storms over Cleveland.
Yeah. I remember him being like, well, all plans have taken a different route, but we're gonna try to land. Oh, and didn't an engine lose? We lost an engine.
We lost an engine first.
We lost an engine.
Mm-hmm. Flying with an engine.
In a storm.
Brown
bagging stewardess.
Brown bag stewardess still crying.
And we're going to try to land. We'll see what happens. I just remembered another fact.
What?
He told us we were landing in the wrong place.
Yes.
Las Vegas, he said.
Yes. This is, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you remember this, because this is why we named him Captain Crack.
Yes, because he did not seem mentally
got
stable.
On after we're airborne, after sitting on the runway forever watching brown bag flight attendant, and then said, we'll be in Las Vegas in about an hour.
Yeah. And we were not indeed going to Las Vegas.
No. So there was that moment
that
he
lots
became
of
Captain Crack. And then we were landing in this horrendous storm, which he said many people were rerouting.
Yeah.
And you know how, like, you go in the circles.
We're going to try to land anyway.
He used the word attempt.
And I think that's when we looked at each other and
we
were
used
like,
the word, we are going to attempt
we love you
to land.
Yeah. Yes. We like said our goodbyes.
And so this is, I feel like, the beauty of our closeness.
Yeah.
Because this was years ago.
Yeah.
Like, this was 2010. Yeah. It was 2010.
Yeah.
And we looked at each other. We said goodbyes. And we came to Jesus.
We did.
That if this is
happening. Cried. Yeah, that was really scary.
Yeah.
But then we landed.
And since then, we have both flown.
Yes, I've flown multiple times. I still don't like it. Like, I am not a good flyer. But I do it because I love vacation.
Yeah. And I hope we never get a Captain Crack again.
No. Yeah. Knock on wood.
Episode 6 is a really fun one. And we sit down with the gentleman that produced the song for Abruptly Authentic. And I'm honored to be able to use the song. I'm flattered by it, and I'd like you to see it for yourself.
A waste of love. What's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna go? Nice.
Episode 7, I had the honor of sitting down with another one of Cleveland's creatives. Her name is Jenna. And I got to tell you, we got pretty deep. Here it is. When I am reading something that is negative, and it's freedom of speech, we live in a world where we can say things to people, right?
Yeah.
And everyone has that right.
Yeah.
But it's all in how we react to it.
Yeah, and honestly, it usually says more about them
than you.
You know?
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't
100%.
respond to somebody this way, but sometimes I see stuff and I'm just like, wow, I'm here, I'm working on music and sharing something that I took my time to create. I'm spending my time creating and trying to be a better version of myself.
Mm-hmm.
You're spending your time saying horrible things to complete strangers.
Mm-hmm.
That says more about you than it does about me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that helps me just like dirt off the shoulder.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you ever, I sometimes have to go here. I could never imagine saying something like that to anybody.
Like, why would you want to silence someone who's just expressing themselves? If you don't like it, you could
like I just
quite
won't
literally
watch.
just
like,
scroll along. Yeah.
I just won't watch. Like we were saying, like if something's going to bother us, I'm going to scroll past that. I'm not going to make myself feel shitty.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or feel vulnerable or insecure because it won't serve me.
Yeah. It's a good perspective.
You know? Constructive criticism is one thing, but then there's completely just mean-spirited things, threats, as you brought up. And no.
So if you wanted to take advantage of that, you're incentivized to feed into this bickering, you know? And I don't think that's healthy for us as a society to incentivize people to try to make a few extra bucks off of the lowest hanging fruit.
I do not comment to low hanging fruit. Do you?
No, well, I wish I could say never, but
I mean,
sometimes I have my emotional inflammatory reactions, and I forget that it is
hard.
I forget that I should be above that. You know,
you are above.
I forget that, and sometimes I just want to level with someone because as an artist, I want so badly to be understood. You know, it hurts to be misunderstood when your work is so vulnerable and your work is intended to connect and to be understood. And then somebody just completely comes into those vulnerable areas and stabs you in your wounds. Yeah. It's like, I should just ignore them.
Yes, you should.
So I usually do, but I have my moments. I have my moments.
I think we all have moments.
Yeah.
But engaging in that kind of behavior is never going to help matters.
It doesn't help.
No.
I don't even think it helps me. You know?
Oh gosh, no.
Even if I tell
That's
myself,
what I meant.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Forget the keyboard warriors that are hiding in their basements doing whatever they do. I'm talking, it doesn't help us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had to recognize that. And it's still, I mean, listen, it still bothers me at times. We are human.
Yeah.
So it's normal, I think. But then what makes us really strong and evolved women, us, is being able to say, you don't deserve my time.
Yeah. People are something sometimes.
Episode 8, Cleveland Creatives continues. I sit down with a gentleman by the name of Chad. You're going to adore him. And we explore creativity and mental health. It's pretty cool stuff. Take a look.
I admire you so much. I was thinking as you were talking a moment ago about them sharing their mental health with you. And that has to feel good to know that you're delving into a subject, even though mental health has become more of a accepted thing. I believe even mental health is still stigmatized to a degree.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. And I've tried to, the way that when I talk about the I Didn't Want to Tell You series, I try to tell people that I'm just a facilitator.
Yeah.
It's their story. It's sometimes my photo that I've taken of them, but not always.
Yeah.
Because what's more important to me is getting the story out there. And it's interesting that you say, like, talking about it being stigmatized, because the full tagline is "I didn't want to tell you," and then it is about removing the stigma, right? It's about removing the stigma from mental health. And the objective when I first started doing this is that I wanted people to not feel alone. I wanted them to recognize that when they saw those stories, they would be like, oh,
yeah,
other people too. It's not just me. And so that was really the goal, was to try to make it as robust as possible with as many different vantage points that people have with life and how mental health has kind of woven in and out of their lives, for people to have something that's relatable.
I can't believe you just said. So I came out with my mental health in 2017. And at that time, it was really risky. It wasn't talked about nearly as much as it is now. So much like many people, I have generalized anxiety. I have PTSD and trauma. I took the leap of faith, and I called the series "You Are Not Alone."
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's great.
So I'm like, have I met you before?
Yes.
In episode 9, I sit down with another Cleveland creative, lots of talent in the CLE, and his name is Jose. And we specifically talk about substance abuse, sort of like the dark side of the music industry, and what that could mean and how to prevail.
Do you have an abruptly authentic moment? And it might not be a moment. It could have been a time of your life that made you maybe switch paths a little bit, or, continue in a different way? Or was there anything abruptly authentic?
Yeah. So yeah, I got in trouble back in 2021. Yeah, I ended up, unfortunately getting a DUI, and that definitely changed the trajectory of my life. I had to do a complete 180 on a lot of things, to really look myself in the mirror and take full accountability of what I was doing with my life, no matter it was from, making music with all my friends and meeting so and so celebrity, and just getting wrapped up in that ego and mindset where, I lose myself in the vision completely of what I'm doing. And so, like, yeah, when that happened, it was a full switch. I mean, I had to be more real with myself, more authentic with myself, to progress in a positive way, in a positive light for myself. But yeah, I think that moment was like the switch. It was just like, okay, what are you really doing with your life? Is this what you want to do, or is this what you want to do? Just kind of finding, again, that balance, and really, again, just taking accountability and putting my energy in the right things to take care of my family and be there for myself fully as well.
Episode 10, our most controversial episode to date, when I sit down with Veranda Lanai, Cleveland's tallest drag queen. You get life-threatening messages?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've had my life threatened. I've had.
Do you feel comfortable to talk about that?
Sure.
Without naming names,
I think.
What are some of the things that you deal with?
It's needed. It's needed to be heard.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doxxed. I've had my address doxxed. I've had death threats. I've had they're going to burn my house down. We know where you live. We're going to come and find you. A couple of the venues that I work at, they doxed all the employees. They sent bum threats in the emails. it feels like there's no length in which they're going to stop. They feel like these people feel like they're emboldened enough to make these claims. And as an entertainer, as a human being, right? And going in these spaces who have these wonderful people who work there and that's their livelihood, are now getting pulled into this black hole that's been created around me. I feel terrible that they're being sucked into this. I can take the heat. I'm a 7-foot tall drag queen. I think I can take the heat.
Highways of love. What's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna go?
I have to say, watching these episodes brought me back to places for sure. But that's normal, and we're fine. Okay. I mean, that's normal, and we're fine.
Faceless night, hotel room, chasing shadows on the